What up?
What's up, family?
What's up, Leroy?
You know, Cernoch. I see you guys sold some stuff over the weekend.
A little bit. A little bit.
Hey, Cernoch, how many sunglasses do I have left?
I don't know. How many do you have? Did you re-up?
No.
Do you have 0 left?
I have one pair, but it's not the good pair.
Oh.
I mean, it's still $100 pair.
Yeah.
But it's not the other ones. Hey, that's Antique. What's going on, LaDonna? How are you? Trash Cash, Kristen. Long time no see. I didn't see you last week for some reason, Kristen. And Lisa, what's going on? Simply Shenanigans. I believe I'm saying that right. What is going on, guys? Nice to see you guys this morning. This is the elite crew. This is the good guys. The other two guys, you know.
I'm digging out. Golly. How was your weekend, Leroy?
Oh, God, please.
Not good, man.
I went yesterday to Saturday night Saturday at 5, there was an online auction that was closing, and I don't normally do high bid.
Yeah.
And it was a high bid auction, but it was a guy that I normally follow, and it was a hardware store going out of business. So I ended up getting 38 lots.
Yo.
What's up, Swamp Picker?
I tell you, I had an interesting one on, I think it was Sunday, maybe? Yeah, it was Sunday. I was hungry. I didn't feel like making food. I just wanted to go sit down at like a nice kind of family style restaurant. Dude, The 2 places I wanted to go were closed. I was like, oh man. So then I thought about this other place, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go down there. So I pull in. As I'm getting out, I look, and this is like 4:00 in the afternoon. Okay, because I had been working all day and everything like that, and then finally like hunger hit. I'm like, you know what? Let me beat the traffic. Let me just go eat at 4:00 in the afternoon like an old person. Okay. So I pull up. I get, open up my door. I'm walking in the restaurant, and I look across the street, bro. Full on yard sale.
I knew you were gonna say that.
4:00 on a Sunday afternoon.
Love
full
it.
on yard sale.
Love
so
it.
I'm like, well, we gotta go look, right? So she has all these clothes, and I'm just like, how much you want for the clothes? She's like, I want to get rid of all those clothes. And I'm like, well, I'm gonna make a pile. You just tell me how much at the end. She's like, all right. So I'm making a big old pile. I probably got 25, 30 things. She walks over there and she goes, $3. And I'm like, no. Here's a 5. Have a great day.
Oh, you're so generous.
I know, right? Would you do 2? No.
Yeah. Oh, that's hilarious. What's up, Joe Deals? What's up, Vintage Sports Flips? Wow.
Oh, there's Tim. Tim's on the road. What's up, Tim?
How are you guys?
Hanging in there, sir.
Another day in paradise.
Oh, yeah. Killing it. How was your weekend?
It was long. We did a lot of family stuff this weekend. We had a friend in town visiting. Went to Josie's. We went to dinner on Friday night, and then we went by Josie's parents' house yesterday. So yeah, a lot of that stuff. I went to a card show on Saturday in Frederick.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Frederick's always nice.
So it kind of just like blink of an eye went by. I watched the Notre Dame game on Saturday night, you know.
Oh, yep. I tried to, but there wasn't much to watch.
Damn, Florida State lost again, bro.
Yo. Shambles.
That looked horrible. I couldn't believe Boston College beat them.
I know.
I saw that game.
Shambles.
Now I am on my way to the post office with all the Labor Day packages.
Oh, nice. I literally spent yesterday just cleaning. It was that, like, it was nice weather. I was like, I gotta clean. Not down here, though. Not down here. That was the problem. I'm about to do a huge just pants lot. And to be like, random pants lot guaranteed to make money.
I think you guys need some reverse hinges.
Reverse what?
Spring hinges.
To help things go out? No. I hear you.
I got so many of them. I got to figure out how to get rid of them.
Oh.
Hey, Tim, great job last week on the Nose Flipper channel.
Oh yeah, that was a lot of fun.
What's up, Jimmy?
Like I said, just dig it.
Hey, Cernoch.
Yo.
I'm going to send Jimmy the link.
Yeah, go ahead. Come on, Jimmy.
I don't know if he wants it, but I know I'm in front of my computer, so I can do it. Take a minute.
Of course. Of course. How things go.
Carrie's card auction ended last night.
How did it do?
It ended at, I think it was 41,000 with buyer's premium.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Is that where he needed to be?
I mean, no matter what it ended at, it was all profit.
Oh, it came in a pack.
Yeah.
So that will help his move big time.
Oh yeah.
I know he's a smart gentleman, so that probably paid for his move, to be honest.
Oh, for sure.
Because even if he ended up with like 30 grand, that helps a lot.
For sure. For sure.
I mean, if I had got that much, I probably wouldn't bring anything but a backpack and then just get everything new when I went to Florida.
I think that's pretty much what they're doing. They're selling everything right now.
Take a trailer in the car, and that's it. Done.
Oh God, what is this? What kind of traffic sorcery is this?
I'm wrangling hangers today. I've got so much on hangers, but so much not on hangers. Driving me nuts. Oh, Trash Cat, awesome. Let me get some of these comments. Oh, cool. LaDonna. Nice little meetup there. Jimmy, let's bring him to the stage. Hey, Jimmy, what's up?
What's going on?
Oh, chilling.
Hey.
Good morning, folks.
Good morning. What you up to today, Jimmy?
It's the beginning of No Source September.
Are we doing that? We're
I'm
doing
doing
that?
I'm doing it.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. Trying to list everything I have I'm hoping to have it done by halfway through September so that I can source in September.
Hey, can I join you after I just got 2,000 items yesterday?
Yeah, you should. No, it's not. It's like a test for me. I want to.
No, I like that. That's cool.
Like, I'm not one to say, oh, I can't. I'm not sourcing, but like, it's more of a test of. I think I talked on the podcast. I want to see, like, to try to balance the spending out. Like, I've been spending so much. Like, I just want to have a month of just income and see what it does for the business.
Yeah, for real. That's good. That's good.
Well,
good.
it makes you, it totally makes you list the stuff that you have in your death pile.
Yeah. I this summer's been good for picking. It's been great. I have a lot to list. Tim knows, he saw.
Yeah.
I have a ton to list. I'll have to just start, and I listed yesterday and the day before, and the sales are already from the stuff I listed are pouring in. Yesterday was great. Yesterday was a great sales day, and today's already starting off. I have like 5 sales already today.
Oh,
Nice.
Yeah. So that part of it's nice too, right?
Always.
So what I'm doing today is right now I have a pile of stuff in front of my photo area. So I'm going to be working through that all day. I'm going to go over there, take pictures, then come list, then go take pictures, then come list.
Do you do it in like, when you do that, do you have like a number you like to do, like 5, 10 items to photograph in some list?
It's not a number, but like, it's like, I don't know, like, it's like subconscious, I guess. Like, I'll be taking pictures. I'm like, all right, well, right about there is where I feel like if I start listing these, I'm going to get bored by the time I get done with these. So I'm going to go list those. And then I know to come back and take pictures. Like,
that's how I like to do it. Like, my little sheet that I use, I can do like 7 numbers. So I'll do 7 numbers, and then I'll go back and I'll just do another 7.
So, like, let's see. Yes, last night I woke up. Last night I took pictures so I could wake up this morning and list. And that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I took 12 pictures last night. And I listed those this morning.
Heck yeah, Jimmy.
And I'm actually 13 because I have one more to do. Then I got to go take pictures again. So
Just
13.
12 pitches, Jimmy? Just 12?
12 items, yeah.
Just 12 pitches? That's it?
I mean, that's a good start, you know?
Yeah, it's been
It's been what?
It's been like the results are already great. Like I had $600 in sales yesterday.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's awesome.
So like, and that's from listing a lot on Sunday and then listing a lot yesterday. And it's at least half of it is the stuff that I listed.
Oh, so that's already selling then, huh?
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah. Like check these out. These were one of the better items. Picked these up at an auction. I don't remember how much I paid for them, but these are vintage Universal Studios Halloween lights. I don't know if you can see those. Like I like the heads of like the Universal.
Oh
monsters.
yeah. Cool.
Like the little blow molds.
What did those go for?
$100. Listed them yesterday. I list from scratch. Like I don't do drafts. Clothing I do draft. Clothing I lie. Sonia will draft the clothing and then I'll finish. So she does the pictures and the measurements, and then I'll finish it from there. So that's the only thing I draft is or Sonia drafts clothing for me, and then I finish the draft.
For sure.
But I haven't listed clothing recently, like because I got October or something, or I don't know what date. I got a pop up. I got into that pop up.
So you got accepted for that pop up?
Yeah.
What's the pop up name? What is it?
Stitch Fest.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That's October 19th or something like that, I think. So I'll be doing. I'm gonna hold off on listing clothes for now because I'm gonna take most of them down there.
Very cool.
Not most of them. I'm gonna try to take everything down there. Like as good as some of the guys I know that the results they're seeing, like I'm just taking everything.
Yeah. And now how far away are you traveling for this?
45 minutes.
Oh yeah. All right. Perfect.
Yeah, I'll be just north of Columbus.
Yeah. So just
it's in Columbus. It's on the north end of Columbus.
Yeah. There's I think you'll do well. Yeah, take everything, bro.
Yeah,
because you never know. You never know what's gonna get hot. You know.
Yeah. Yep, I have a lot. To take, so I'm gonna try them out.
Yeah, I'm doing an event on the 14th coming up of September.
Oh, nice.
But it's like a local kind of like it's at a brewery, and this is like their like first time kind of doing it. So I'm just gonna kind of I'm not gonna take everything. I'm gonna take like 2 racks because it's literally 5 minutes from my house.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
So, but what I'll do there is I'm gonna hand out my card a lot to people to see like, hey, if you want more stuff or if you're looking for certain stuff, let me know. I might not have it here.
Yeah, that's cool. No,
that's
cool.
good. You should do that too, Jimmy. Get your pass out your
cards.
That. Yeah, because here's the thing: those other dudes may want to come wholesale from you. I know you may not have that much clothing, but still, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. No, I got you.
Dude, I got a call. Let's see. I think it was Sunday morning. Sunday morning, I got a call. One of my guys said it was like 9 o'clock in the morning. He's like, "Hey, I'm like 10 minutes out. Can I swing by?" I'm like, "Yeah, let me put a shirt on."
Yeah, I'm interested to see, like, I did that one in Columbus almost a year ago, or last spring, or in the spring, early spring. Was it spring? I think it was spring. I don't remember. I did good at that one, so I'm hoping.
Yeah, that's all that matters, you know.
I feel like I got really good inventory. I just, just talking to some of those guys, I'm sure like, and part of it is me not wanting to put in the work to cross list. But like those guys, like, yeah, a lot of us, we don't really shop on eBay that much. Like that's not the place to sell this kind of stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, you can, but not like.
Now, when is yours?
What's that?
When is yours?
October 19th or 18th or something like that.
Oh, perfect. So, I would suggest, bro, and I think you already know, dude, like hoodies, flannels, things like that, bro.
Oh, I got Carhartt jackets. I got pants. I got I don't know if camo's still good, but I got a bunch of camo pants.
Bring it. Yeah.
Yeah. I got hoodies. I got it all. It's all just sitting in my my death pile.
Same here, bro. Same here.
But I'm gonna pull stuff. I'm gonna pull my eBay active stuff too. Like I got some really good starter jackets and stuff. I don't know if that stuff's cool.
If you can move it,
Yep.
That's gonna be Jimmy. We're gonna need a full rundown to get back from it.
Hey, Cernoch, I actually, both you guys, give me a second. I want to show you guys something. Let me just finish this listing.
Yeah. Now, Jimmy, do you have a tent and everything like that, like the pop up?
It's actually an indoor. It's like an indoor, like a big barn. It's like really nice facility.
Oh, so you are gonna be inside?
Yeah. It's actually really
fantastic. That's good. Yeah. Oh, that's awesome.
How much it charge a spot?
It was more than I want. $100 for a 10 by 10.
That's the going rate, bro.
Yep.
That's the going rate.
Especially indoor.
Yeah. I checked out. This is their second time at that one, and I was like, man, it's a really nice place. Like it's.
Yeah, then you should do well.
How many vendors do they have signed up already?
I think it's over 40.
Vendors bring people. I don't care what anybody says.
So like a couple of my friends at the bins, like they did it already before, and I talked to them and like they did really well. I part of the reason I was interested is like, they take the pictures of their hangers afterwards.
Yeah.
There's a lot of empty hangers, I'll tell you what.
Yep. Yeah. Tons of empty hangers. That's a good thing though, too,
Yep. I mean,
now, Jimmy, do you do like a $5 pile or anything like that?
I'm gonna bring some. I have a bunch of $5. I think I'm gonna try a $7, or if you buy more than one, it's $5 per.
Yeah.
Something like $7, or if you buy more than one, it's $5 per. Something like that.
Yeah.
I got a bunch of just graphic print T-shirts and stuff like that will be in that pile.
Absolutely. And the cool thing too is as you go along, you can adjust the pricing. You know what I'm saying? If you're like, all right, hey, this guy over here is doing a $5 pile. This guy's over here doing a $5 pile. All right, it's time for a $5 pile,
All right, I gotta list this.
I got to make a box from one of my wholesalers in Morgantown.
I'm adding a video to one of my listings. I don't do that very often. This damn frog that plays the violin. Just want to hear him play a song.
Yes. Bro, I think I have one of those.
Isn't one? I think it was in the TikTok I just made. I walked up to him and pushed the button.
What?
Yeah, there. This dang frog. Fun stuff. All right, I'm gonna add that video to my listing.
Who wants to come to my basement and just like organize it?
Oh, me, of course, yes.
All right,
I'll
bring
do
it on. Let's go.
right after I finish mine.
I was talking about coming out there. The only thing that like that, the pop up one is when I was thinking about coming up there in the middle of October. So I don't know.
Hey, you're always invited, Jimmy.
So when I went to this sale yesterday, this hardware store yesterday to pick up my stuff, when I was bidding, I bid on a lot of hats.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I overpaid. They're nothing is expensive. Like they're all like $15, $20 hats. But I paid $50 for them.
For how many?
I don't know. I gotta count them. Hold on. They're all new old stock, in a sense. So I got all these, the Echo. They're nothing special. So
What's Echo?
that's a long. You don't know what Echo is. So there's 5 there, and then these.
Oh, okay. I've seen that logo before.
Is that what is that? Chainsaw?
Yes,
Or-
chainsaw.
Gotcha.
So I got 7 of these, and then I got 4 of the camo. No, 5 of the camo. And then I got.
I can't hear you, Leroy. There's an echo. Sorry, it's in the bylaws of being a dad. I have to.
I got 2 more of those, and then I got 5 more of those. I paid $50, so hopefully I'll get my money back.
I mean, it's a multi.
All right, let's upload this picture. I mean, video, no picture. Tim, did you buy a bunch of cards at your card show then, or what? Did you go crazy like you normally do?
Yeah, it was. I was not expecting it to be like what it was, but yeah, it was. I actually bought more than I really was, and like not even close to anticipating. Like a show like that small, I usually bring like like $160, $200 to. There was a guy there that just had like. He had probably like 5 tables, and it was just cut into sections of boxes. $10, $5, $3, $2, and $1. It took me like 3 hours to go through them all.
Wow.
I spent $330 just at his table.
Yo.
And then but like it was the buy was so good. I couldn't like pass it up, and I was being like crazy like picky. Like I could have easily spent, like if I had it and I didn't have to worry about it, I could have easily spent like $1,000 there. There's this girl that goes to all the shows that I go to, and she sells on Whatnot. She goes to the card show I go to. Super cool. She dropped like a G. And I was like, man, wow, I'm sitting here like, I gotta be real
You're like,
smart.
But it's like, is she finding good stuff or she just like going crazy? Like,
Nah, she knows what she's doing. I mean, she sells on Whatnot, so.
gotcha.
And I mean, you gotta think about it too. Like, that's one of the things that like Carrie and I always talk about. Like, when you're paying $1-2 a card, like it's not a lot of risk involved. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Obviously, like if you start buying like too many like $10 cards and stuff like that, you can put yourself in a predicament.
Gotcha.
I mean, I ended up on every card that I got at that show, I ended up spending $2.12 per card. And so I went live yesterday morning, actually. And at another table, I found a card in a $5 box, and I was like, "Oh my god, this can't be real!" And it was like I don't know, probably like a $70 to $100 card, depending on like when you wanted to sell it and whatnot. But I sold it yesterday morning for $70.
Wow.
So like the guy got a good deal, and like I came out on top, and it was gone quick. You know what I'm saying? Because yesterday on Whatnot it was 5%, only 5% fees for Labor Day. So I got up and did a show at 7:45 in the morning yesterday.
Wow.
Yeah.
I saw you on. I dropped in for a little bit.
And I did about 300 after fees and for 3 hours of work.
Nice.
So that was good because that I basically like, and I maybe sold I don't know 5-10% of the cards that I bought. So I'm like already almost have my money back for everything that I bought, and I still have insane amount of cards left to make profit.
Yes, sir.
So that ended up working out pretty good. I was a little nervous, I'm not gonna lie. When I was driving back home, I was like, what did I just do? I'm so stupid. Because spending money at this time of the month is difficult for me because like you got all your major bills. So
Oh yeah, that's right. Huh?
So I was like, all right, here we go. Monday morning.
I'm always got to bring up bills. Ruin those. No, I got you. Yeah. Like, worse right after a nice holiday weekend. Bills.
And that's the other thing too. Like, you don't. All your money is delayed a couple of days because of the holiday.
I was telling Sonya that like our payout was looking nice, but I'm like, we're not gonna get it all because the processing takes longer on a holiday weekend.
And your store.
Oh my god! That one hurt me right there. I was like, I had made like a $60 sale, and I was like, I went into my account, and it was like negative 94 cents on eBay. I was like, damn it! Gotcha.
Colby's asking about, has anyone ever had an eBay order canceled for security issues, buyer account issues, order is still open, but big email from eBay saying don't send or relate due to delinquency?
Oh wow.
I mean, I've seen stuff like that before, but I'm gonna be honest. Like when I've gotten that message, and I had already shipped the item, and it was like already delivered when I got it, and then nothing ever happened.
Yeah.
I think in the end you're covered either way.
Fire. Oh, my thing is out.
You're breaking up, Tim.
Yeah, I know. I'm hitting this dead patch on the road. It's always like that. Had a big flare up on Etsy this weekend. I sold a guy a piece of glass, right? And the glass had some issues, which I notated in the description. And the problem is I made a mistake because Etsy only gives you 10 pictures. I forgot to rearrange the pictures. So not all the pictures of all the chips were in the pictures, right? And I don't accept returns on Etsy. And so the guy messaged me and he's like, I was looking for a flawless piece. This is not going to work in my collection. You're trying to scam me and all this other craziness. I want my money back. And I'm like, I know I put that in the description. So I went and I looked at the description and he was like, it wasn't in the pictures. I went and looked at the pictures and I was like, damn, all of the pictures with the chips are not all in there. And so in my mind, I'm like, well, if you wanted a flawless piece, you knew this piece wasn't flawless because of the description. So like in my mind, I'm like, this guy's being a dick, whatever. But I realized that it was part of it was my fault because I didn't have all the pictures of the chips, right? But I knew that I could resell this piece. So I was like, you know what? If you send the item back and it comes back in the same condition I sent it in, I'll issue you a full refund. And the guy like loses his mind. He's like, I'm not returning anything until you give me my money back. And then he's like, you're trying to scam me again. And I'm like, dude, that's not how this works. Like, first of all, he was like, he called me a jerk, he called me all types of names. And I'm like,
done. At that point, I'm done.
I'm like, you know what? He's like, I could just get my money back from Etsy. I don't even need you. And I was like, you know what? I'm not even going to reply to this guy anymore. I replied to him. I said, look, first of all, like, I don't appreciate the way that you're talking to me. I told you I would issue a full refund if you sent the item back. You know what I'm saying? And, like, if you wanted a flawless piece, you should have read the description. Like, I was trying to be nice. And now you're throwing out all these allegations of me scamming you and trying to rip you off. And then he's like, I'm just going to go to Etsy. You're a jerk and this and that. I'm like, all right, whatever. And then he left me a 1-star review and called me all these names and all this other stuff. And I tried to appeal it to Etsy. And Etsy was like, we can't remove the feedback because of some sort of, they like issued like laws or something about like what feedback is. It's a whole like legal mumbo jumbo in their response. I was like, this is so stupid. So I had to like leave a comment underneath the guy's review and be like, like I literally offered this guy the opportunity to return this item, even though I don't accept returns. And he called me a jerk and said, and even in his review, he was like, I really wanted this piece, but because it has this chip, I can't have it. I'm sure somebody else would want it because it's a beautiful piece, but I'm just going to smash it to pieces. I was like, Jesus Christ. So
I get frustrated with people that shop online and then act like they don't know how to shop online. Like that's that guy's problem. Like he shopped online. He doesn't. If you shop online, you need to understand how the process of how a return works, how you get your money back, like all that stuff. Like you need to understand that. You need to read everything. Like you need to know how to shop online. And there's so many people that shop online that have no idea how to shop online. And that's the perfect example of somebody that doesn't know how to shop online. They're just trying to get over on Tim and take his money, and they're actually going to keep the piece. They just want their money back.
So, all right. So check this out, Jimmy. Again, thank you so much for your help last week with the feedback removal tool.
Oh yeah.
That was clutch, bro. All right. So check this out. 2 days later, that lady with the shoes comes back and said, like replies to my thing. And says, same thing. The shoes were horrible. I threw them away. I want to, blah, 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 And then so I was like, well, what made them so horrible? If we look at the pictures, I'm confused. Yes, the bottoms did have normal wear, but what made them so horrible so we can, in the future, but I gave her a bunch of mumbo, customer service mumbo jumbo, just like, and she kept on saying, they're horrible. I threw them away. You know what? You can refund me. You can refund me and I'll think about taking down the negative feedback. I said, you know what? I'll think about it, and just left her. I'm like, I already got removed, so
Yeah.
but I didn't want to let her know that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Again,
oh, you already threw them in the garbage, but you want a refund. Yeah, it don't work that way, man.
part of it. It's the as Dan would say, it's the cost of doing business.
Oh yeah,
I hate that. I hate that phrase so much.
Cost of doing business.
Why, Tim? Why?
Come on, Tim. You worked in restaurants. You know how people are, bro.
Oh, I do. Yeah. I mean, look, I got pretty thick skin. I had a tweet go crazy this weekend, bro. And it is, I've been getting notifications on my phone all day for like 3 days straight. Last time I checked, it had like 110,000 views, like 500 retweets, and all type. I mean, the numbers on it are insane. And all it was it was a picture that said that this week is gonna break the record. There's gonna be 15 black starting quarterbacks this week. It's the most ever in NFL history. And it was just a picture. Jacoby Brissett was that on the picture. And oh my God, people lost their minds. It was crazy. You know, like half the people like celebrating it, and the other half of the people are like, "What? This is ridiculous! Like, what are we doing here?" And I'm like, "What do you mean? Like, what do you mean? What are we doing here?" They're like, "Do we celebrate white running backs?" And I was like,
Yeah.
"Yo,
I mean, I don't know. I don't know.
people are savage on Twitter, bro."
Bro,
I need to read the
Here's the
tweet.
thing.
Was it a total celebration, or was it just a tweet?
here's the thing. Twitter's garbage. You know why? Because people get monetized just to stir stuff up. You know what I'm saying? So those people, they're just professional provocateurs. It's junk. That whole site is trash.
It is pretty wild.
You know, you can find some things here and there on there, but yeah, if you try to, have a decent conversation, trash.
Yeah. I mean, well, you got there's
I bet you the people that had the problem probably are the people that shared it too. They're probably the ones trying to get stir stuff up and share it too, right?
Yeah.
Like you said, it got shared a bunch of times.
It was crazy. Crazy.
You know.
All right. I'm gonna go get my 7-Eleven. I'll be right back.
7-Eleven call.
Oh.
I had this crazy. I don't know, it wasn't too crazy, but I got a message yesterday on a Harley leather vest. Let me see if I can find it.
Yeah.
And let me see. So I was running a 25% off sale, right?
Yeah.
And the sale ended because you can only run a sale for so like I did it for the max amount of time, and the sale ended because eBay only lets you run a sale for so long, right?
Uh-huh.
And so they said, well, this definitely kills my interest. You went from $52 to $70. And before I could even respond, this is the next message. I'm just gonna let you guys know by the market. Its jackets are going up, vests are like it doesn't make sense what he said. Let me try reading it again to where it makes sense. I'm just gonna let you guys know by the market, it's jackets that are going up, vests are going down. We're not going into summer. We're going out of summer. So I was like, dude, I said, sir, I didn't change anything. The 25% off sale that I had running has ended. That's all. I said, and then I did say, I'm just going to tell you guys that eBay only allows us to run a sale for a certain amount of time and it will end.
Right, LaDonna? It's somewhere. It's somewhere. Somewhere.
Yeah.
Hey, and this was on eBay, right?
Yeah.
Dude, don't you wish you could just get a pass from eBay a few times? Just be like, hey, I have a bonus pass. I'm using it now, eBay. And just be like 4-letter word off. Okay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, it's like, again, but to me, this is an example of someone that doesn't know how to shop online. Like, you had over 30 days, it was on sale. You could have bought it. It was on sale for over 30 days. Like, and you chose not to buy it. And then the second the sale ends, then you're going to complain. Like, learn how to buy and shop online. Like, I know eBay tells you when a sale's about to run out. Like, the sale, it has a countdown and everything. Like, you just, like, need to figure, like,
listen. This goes no, Jimmy, you're right. This goes against this goes with my whole internet theory. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, all right, Eric's not here. We'll roast a little bit. Listen, here's the thing. Now, believe it or not, back in the 70s, 80s, and early 90s, okay, the crazies were kind of like kept away and like, like, hey, you're over there. Yeah. Uncle Leroy, he's crazy. I'm just using that as, I'm not, he's not even listening. I was seeing if he was listening. He's not even listening.
I got you.
So, he was kept at bay. You know what I'm saying? Now, it don't matter. That dude's on Twitter going crazy. That guy's trying to buy stuff going crazy. Okay? Listen, there's a bunch of just crazy people, and they're on their internet. Okay? It's just been exposed more than back in the day.
Yep, for sure.
And like on eBay, we have to be all like, hey, we're all nice and everything like that, where it's like, yo, you walk into business spouting that back in the day, bro, like,
well, like I agree 100%. It's always somewhere. Like, I grew up in Arizona. Guess where vests are gonna start selling?
Yeah,
Arizona. So that vest, or Florida, like, and there's a lot of bikers in those areas. I saw them all the time. It's almost like they head south for the winter to ride their bikes. So, like, I'm not worried about selling a vest in the fall. Like, I think it's a good chance it will sell.
Yeah.
Someone that's heading to Arizona for a trip might not want their heavy leather jacket. They might want a light vest for their trip to Arizona. I'm just saying. So I agree 100%, LaDonna. Like, just people just are looking for. But I was like, dude, it was on sale. Like, it was on, and you had every chance to buy it. Anyways.
I think Jimmy's just working for Big Vest. Okay, Jimmy, are you working with Big Vest? You're a corporate sludge to Big Vest. That's why.
I am, actually. I am, yeah.
This guy don't know how seasons work. All right, Uncle Jethro. Right. It's nap time. Okay, did you take your medicine? Maybe I'm a little too hard on.
It's fun though. Like, I mean, in the end, I'm like, whatever, dude. Like, honestly, it was just a sale ending. Like, the sale's gonna run again eventually. Like, I just gotta refresh it.
Yeah, like, bro, give me a second, I know. It's But you know what, though? You know what it is kind of nice with online sales? It's like you don't have to be face-to-face with them.
Yeah.
Because, jeez.
And like you say it all, like, we both agree, like, I look to my friends and maybe a little social media to vent a little bit. Like, I never go crazy, but I'll vent a little bit, whatever. Yeah. Call me a complainer, call me whatever. But I look to my friends, like, so like right now I feel like I know everybody's listening. Everybody, I love you guys listening. Thank you. But like, I'm just talking to Chris, like, I'm just venting a little bit, and that's what I like to do. But when I sit down and type them a message. Like I try to be as nice and as customer service as possible.
Dude, you
gotta have a place to vent, right? Friends and
you know how many
family.
messages I would just typed out and then go delete? All right, that's off my chest. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Like literally talking to nobody. Or better yet, just go on a rant and hit the text to talk and just go on a rant.
Yep.
And you're like, yo, and just highlight the whole paragraph.
When did I drop that bomb in there?
I know, right? But
I mean, like Sonia's my ultimate vent too. Like she knows. She already knows. She's like, I know you're just venting right now. It's good. Like, obviously, I'm getting mad at her, but she's like, she listens. She hears me out when I complain about a customer, and then I go over and I type this really nice message.
Right. Hey, LaDonna, that's all right, man. Let's get some Toomey luggage. Yes, let's get some late set. Yeah.
Yep.
I'd be doing the same thing. I'd be like, yo, what kind of thanks? Hey, LaDonna, don't feel bad. So I'll tell you a little story about my restaurant days. So we used to get I was a restaurant manager. Okay. I was hated. Okay. So but corporate, they would always send us $100 for our birthday, $100 for our anniversary, and then $100 for Christmas. Now, sometimes, depending on how long you've been there, for the Christmas bonus, you got like $200 for 5 years, $250, so it went up. Well, someone in corporate got the great idea. Hey, let's do away with the gift cards, like actual money, and let's give them a gift card to the site where they can buy uniforms and dude. Now listen, at this point of
more
my,
free uniforms, huh?
Yeah, of my tenure, I was like, oh fuck. Okay, you're like this is, dude. Yeah. I went on a rant. I went on a just rant of all rants. Okay, and I'm like, this is BS. This is crap. So every time I got one of those, I'd go to the cooks and be like, hey, do you want a discounted chef jacket? Yes, you do. Give me $10. Okay. Cause like they would have to pay like $35, $40, but on the site it was $10. So I'm like, let me know your size. And I went down the entire line. $100, boom, done. I got $100 in my pocket. Then that. Now the next time it rolled around, they didn't do that. No one needed a chef jacket. Okay. But they had these Washington Capitals shirts all the servers needed. So I said, listen, instead of y'all going on the site and paying $25 for the shirt, I can get them for $15. Yep. Okay. So give me all the money. And then the last few, I had a $250, hey, here's your $250 gift card to nothing. I found out they were selling their own sauce on the website. Bro, I bought cases of that sauce, sold them on eBay. But I was the only one on eBay.
That's what I was going to say. When you start getting those rewards, you start looking at what will actually sell.
Killing it. Yeah, killing it. And I was like, yeah. So, LaDonna, don't care. Yeah, we will turn a blind eye, okay? Sell that.
Hey, I got a piece of glass I got to ask on because I sent a picture of Tim and he wasn't sure if it was. I don't remember what one it was. But LaDonna's here. I got to ask LaDonna. I'll see if I can reach it. It's right here in my view. If I can reach it. I got it. I think I got it. Is this real or is this it's heavy as heck? Remember I sent this to you, Tim?
Oh, yeah. Is it like a handle on it?
It's got this little. Yeah,
okay.
Right there.
Huh.
I lens it comes up as Murano, but I don't. Doesn't have anything on the bottom or anything. I don't know.
It always comes up Murano.
Yeah, right. It's heavy as heck. It's got all the little bubbles with it.
I'd say
It was super cheap. Sonya found it. I'll give Sonya credit. Sonya picked it up and then she put it back down. I was like, whoa, 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 whoa.
hey, yo.
Gotta clean it well. Chalet or Murano. All right. Should I just list it as like Murano style or?
Yeah, Murano style. Yeah.
Super heavy. I mean, the colors would grab me like that. Nice.
For sure.
Cranberry. All right. Yeah, I think I paid $2 for it or something like that. All right. Yeah, thank you. That's kind of what Tim said. He said I'm not sure if I'd be able to idea as exactly Murano, but right, Tim?
Yeah.
It's cool though. I like it.
With stuff like that, I always tell people, if you can find an example of it online with a sticker, then then you can. It's a little bit easier to list it as Murano, because sometimes like people. That's one of the things I think people like don't really take advantage of. Like, if you like, the help of identifying can be huge if you can find an example that has a sticker on it already. And then obviously it can be a little difficult sometimes with glass because not every piece is exactly the same.
Gotcha.
All right, cool.
I found some other. I don't know what I do with those other pieces I found.
Oh, you know what I found? And I found it, dude. So I bought these 3 ashtrays from my spot. Okay. And someone comes up to me and goes, "You know that's uranium glass, right?" I'm like, "I don't know. I ain't got my black light." He goes, "I'm pretty sure of it." Nice. So I'm like, "All right, cool." So I brought him home. I had him sit on the table. Dude, here's the thing with kids. Your stuff just goes missing. So I'm like, "Oh, I'll just get my black light." Where's my black light? Where's my screwdriver? Where's my wrenches? Where's my flashlights? Where's my, like all that stuff. Like where's my measuring tapes? So I finally found it. Threw it on there. All 3 pieces glow.
Nice.
So you know what we're gonna do to that? Take it to the auction. Because we ain't shipping that. We ain't listing that.
What's up, Kristen? So, I guess they're doing the Boss remix in Vegas in March this next year. They moved. Usually it was in October, right? Guess Kristen's gonna be there in March.
Come on, more WV you have to go out.
This person coming out? Are you coming out, lady? There we go.
All right, guys, I'm gonna go take some pictures. I'll be right back.
All right.
I don't think so. I think I'm gonna try to go to Florida in the spring, so I don't think I can make both trips. We'll try to go to Florida.
Hey, on your way to Florida, stop by.
Well, that's why I think I'm gonna try to come out there. I think I'm gonna try to come out there in October. If you have a good week in October, let me know. Other than the 19th.
Yeah, bro. Whenever. We'll make it happen.
And then I'll try to do Florida in the spring. It's a lot of it depends on how this test month goes of only selling and not picking.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So, all right, I'm gonna take some pictures. Speaking of selling, I gotta go take pictures real quick.
Get this out. this out. Move this out. All right. Now, where were we? Does y'all's life ever just get consumed by just boxes? Just, oh my gosh. And then throwing stuff in boxes and then not losing something for like half a year. Oh. All right. We'll get to the hats soon. Not right now. Hats are like rabbits. They just like multiply. Right? Good morning. Yes. Football is here. Yes. Yes, yes. Oh, 30-year anniversary. Planning a cruise. Yes. 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 I know, right? That's how it is. That's what we got from 7-Eleven.
What? I already ate my 7-Eleven.
Yeah, Lee.
I just got out. I just went inside the post office.
Back. Sorry about that.
Right.
StreamYard be making my phone overheat.
What's up, Trading Post? Scott, give me a call around 2 o'clock, please. I'm not asking, I'm telling.
Not asking, you're telling.
Yes.
All right. Y'all want to see something funny? I keep this around just in case. So, you know I sell a lot of rock revival, right? So I picked up this belt. There's a problem with it though. It doesn't say rock revival. It says Rick revival.
Oh no.
And like they had to purposely do it on there because look, it's so if there's any Ricks out there that wants a that is really big into rock revival, but your name's Rick and you want to have a Rick revival and you wear a 36 belt, let me know.
Is that like having your name printed on your belt?
Yeah. Yeah.
Does anybody do that anymore?
I don't know, but yeah, Rick. So I should give it to my Thatcher's karate instructor. His name's Rick.
Hey, Cernoch.
There you go. Nice. Nice.
That's my own personal belt. What's going on? I always forget her name. Gosh.
Leroy.
Kristen. I always get tongue tied. Yes, I do have my name on my belt. I'm very proud of my last name. If you notice, my last name is part of my business. It's not a name that you get. I don't know who picks blood for their last name. So
I think I'm gonna make Thatcher wear these vintage jeans right here. Look at this. Still got the OG tags on them. They were on sale for $3.88. They were marked at $6. I'm just taking out today. I'm taking out. These are vintage plain pockets. Anybody want a young men's vintage? Like, yo, my mom would be trying to be putting stuff like me in this right here, vests. Always the vests. Come on, Carolyn. The vest. Oh, bro, look at this. Come on. Little. Oh yeah, he's wearing that. I'm gonna make him. I'm gonna make him wear all this stuff. You might be able to wear that. Yo, put him in like the chevron. That'd be sweet. Oh. Warning to parents. Warning to parents. If your kid gets the Nerf guns, you'll find these everywhere. These little bullets. And then if you have dogs that like to chew things up, they'll chew them up.
It's the perfect combination.
Right?
Now it's time to make a stop at UPS.
Some stuff to list.
Golf clubs are selling.
Tim, check this out. This was in a box of stuff from a box of New Kids on the Block stuff from the 80s. Everything in that box was from the 80s. So I'm sure this is from the 80s too.
What is it?
It's like a leather like.
Oh yeah, that's either 80s or 90s. Probably like 1989. You know what else was super popular when I was a kid? Yin Yang stuff.
Oh yeah.
I just don't. I can't. Like, I don't know if this. It's probably like, cause see how it's like a little off and everything.
Yeah.
It's like probably a custom made thing, right?
Yes, Cat. Yes. No, I already showed him to my son. He's like, I will never wear that, Dad. Oh my. Back on the road.
Back to list. I'm sorry. 10. I sold 2 things while I was taking pictures. Yay.
Jesus, Jimmy.
I sold a.
What are you selling? What are you selling?
I sold 2 things. I sold were some transformer parts, the feet to a transformer, Omega Supreme, and I sold this brand new Attacks Corvette hat.
What do you think your percentages are sold of sales per category?
I have no idea. I've been selling a lot of action figures lately. So toys are high right now because I bought 106 action figures for $1 each, and I've been listing them. But I've been selling them pretty. Let me see. This guy sold for $19.99. This guy sold for $15.99. This guy sold for $12.99. I have $1 into them, so. And I still got more than half of them to list. I'm not even halfway through listing them. That's right. And then toys are always been probably my highest. This guy sold for $12. The thing about if you find good, just knowing which ones are the good action figures.
Yeah.
Like this guy sold for $20. I've already sold a bunch, and then the ones that I have listed, they have views and watchers like crazy in the first couple days of being listed. Let me go to them real quick.
That's always a good thing,
I probably listed 20 plus of them over the weekend. This guy's 6 views, 2 watchers, 2 views, 2. Both of them are watchers. 4 views, 3 views, 14 views, 1 watcher. 23 views, 1 watcher. 14 views, 1 watcher. So, just barely listen to those stuff, and they're already getting a bunch of interest. Dude, this might be. I found some vintage nunchucks at an estate sale.
Ooh,
man,
that's interesting.
Like the illegal kind, or what?
I don't know. So the only thing that makes mine different than most of what I saw on eBay is mine have the leather, rope-ish material connecting them, not a chain. Most of the ones on eBay have a chain. But I mean, they both have watchers. I listed one set for $100 and one set for $70. The wood ones I listed higher than the plastic ones. But yeah, I just bought them for $1 each because I thought they were cool, and then get home and see how these have that rope material connecting them.
Oh yeah.
And it actually goes inside of them. Most of the ones I saw on eBay have a chain with a cap on the end. Don't sell. Like that's a new Tim's favorite word, new bolo for me because I've never sold nunchucks before. I mean, that counts. That falls into that category, right, Tim? Like, who knew type bolo.
I like how you said that on the plush comment on the TikTok.
I know how you feel about that word, Tim. So I just wanted to like it's legit if you actually didn't. If most people didn't know, right? That's when it counts.
No, it counts if it.
No, help me.
There has to be a thin line between how we use the word bolo, right?
I agree.
Because the thing is like, okay, bolo means be on the lookout for, right?
Yep.
Okay. So don't have me being on the lookout for something I ain't never gonna see.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Uh-oh. We done now.
Pause.
You never know when you're going to come across a nunchuck, by the way.
I'm calling you out, Tim.
Uh-oh.
We did a bolo show, and that's exactly against what you said. You were like, no.
I love it. I started
I'm pushing back on that. No.
See, that's why I'm here, folks. That's why they bring me in.
You go watch your own video, Tim. Remember what you said.
What did
I say?
The exact opposite.
No way. No way.
Yeah.
So maybe I don't know how Tim feels about bolos. Maybe I don't know.
Repeat what you
or
said.
Or the word
Tim.
bolo.
Repeat what you said.
I said, don't tell me, like, a bolo shouldn't be something that I should be on the lookout for that I'm never going to see.
Yeah.
I thought your view on it was a bolo isn't something that everybody can find all the time.
Isn't or is?
Is not. Like, don't tell me video games are a bolo. Like, video games, most people know to look out for bolo. That's what I thought you meant. But I don't know.
No. I that is the same thing too. Like, it should be something like that's in between those two things, right? Like, you should be able
like nunchucks.
Like if you see it, you should, buy it, and you're probably gonna see it like more than you thought you saw it. But like, people be like, I found this 1913 like Chevy carburetor cover imprinted with
the wing, only the wing nut, only the
diamonds. Bolo. Like, bro, what do you mean bolo? I'm never gonna see that ever.
You said a shark tooth hat is not a bolo in that video we did.
Did I say that?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, Tim, I love you. I'm gonna call you out. You said bolos are something that you can find and flip eat quickly.
I don't know what. I don't know what happened. Jimmy went on RIN, and they're no longer a show anymore.
Yeah, that's fine. That's what do you mean that you can find and flip quickly? That's what I'm saying right now, that it shouldn't be something that I can never find.
How do you know you can never find it if you didn't know about it?
That's why I said isn't
that the true bolo?
That's why I said there's a thin line. Like, yes, you should a bolo should be something that you're looking out for, right? That you might not have looked for before, that you can find and sell quick for good money. It shouldn't be something that you're going to see once every 500 years. You know what I'm saying?
But if you know it's a bolo and you come across it finally, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, but that's something that you should be. That's a grail, not a bolo. Don't tell me that a 1913 Chevy wing nut encrusted with diamonds is a bolo, because I'm going to be looking for that and I ain't never going to find it.
No, it's called be on the lookout. Be on. Wait, bolo is be on the lookout.
Yeah,
it's like this. It's in your mind, so if you ever come across it, you know to pick it up. Like, there's bolos, in clothing and glass and all that stuff. You may not run. Listen, You may not come across it like shot leather jackets. Okay, I haven't found one at all this year, but that's a bolo to me.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say, is that it's not necessarily what the term is, it's the context in which people use it in that bothers me. Does that make more sense now?
I don't know, because I need you to go watch that video you made.
So, anyways, if you come across nunchucks, you might want to buy them. No, that's love it. That's great. It's cracking me up.
Oh man.
Can't find this backpack. Might not be a bolo.
Eric's gonna come back and wonder what happened. We're just gonna blame it all on Kent.
That's usually the best method right there.
I'll be like, Eric, I walked away for a minute and Kent just turned it all upside down.
He did.
It really wasn't Kent.
He did.
It was
Hey,
really
wait, let me hit up Roger right here. Okay. You ever see high-end fashion designers wearing their own stuff? There you go. Too hot for a hat down here. I got stuff. It's hot. Sweat. Where is he? Let's see.
Man, this backpack sold for $390.
What kind of backpack is it?
511 tactical amp 24 hexa something or other. Hex grid. Mine's new with the tags. The last new with the tags one sold for $390. But I can't find anything else. Like, I see other ones, but not this exact one. This amp 24 kangaroo colored one sold for $225. Mine's black. Like, there's other ones that don't have the hex or whatever hex grid that seem to sell for less. All missions backpack hex grid. This one sold for $159, but they didn't have good pictures. Like, it was like stock photos.
Wrong stock photos. Dude,
that's the picture right there that they used.
Dude, use the stock photo and then look, and then put a cool background on it.
This is the only one that I see that's just like mine. I sold for. That's the exact one I have, and it sold for $390.
I have to turn the fan on down here.
I think I'm gonna list it for $390.
List it up.
See what happens. How do you tell how many liters a backpack is?
Liters?
Oh, I don't know.
Or L, 32L. Isn't that what that means?
Length, maybe?
Oh, is it length? Maybe. I thought the backpacks were like, I've seen it on North Face before, I thought. Isn't that a thing? Maybe I'm losing my mind, which is very plausible.
Well, maybe for, like, I don't know, maybe for tactical backpacks because they're carrying fluids. I don't know.
Fill it with water and weigh it. That's exactly what I'm going to do. I'll be back. Oh, shoot. I love it. See, I wasn't crazy. Is it liters or light? Yeah, see, can't. Sometimes I'm not crazy. Sometimes.
Oh my God! You know it's crazy. This person in front of me. I don't know what they're doing.
So now I gotta look on these tags to see if it says. Check these tags.
Oh. Oh yeah, 32L is liters. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go grab it. I gotta read the tags on it. I'll be right back. Part of the amp collection 511 set here, compatible. One size. Amp 24 all missions. It has like all kinds of accessories that can attach to it.
I missed it. What was the brand, Jimmy?
511.
Okay. 511 tag.
I don't know. I need to look for the liters on it. There's a tag that doesn't say how many liters. It's got the hex grid. It's got the hex grid tags right there. It's got this tag on the back, the main tag. Got another tag that says like hydration or laptop. But I'm guessing it's the 30. I mean, I guess they just knew it was the 30 whatever liter. Oh. Nice backpack, though.
Yeah, that is cool.
Amp 12, but it says amp 24. So I saw the amp 12s. Sometimes, like on the straps, it'll say the liter on them. On like, I know it does like on North Face, but not on them. Like in the bottom corners or something. Got spider web on it, so that's fun. We fixing to find out. I'm just gonna list it high. If it doesn't sell, we'll lower the price. I don't mind waiting it out.
Why not? Do it up.
Like I said, that hex is the thing that makes it stand out from the other ones. But none of the other ones really have that hex. Whatever. Hex grid. Let's leave it.
All right.
All missions.
Hey, come on.
Hey, look at that. I'll do that in the lot. Leather chaps, anyone? There we go. Kind of cool sweater. Huh. Now it's even cooler. Leroy deep in thought over there, bro. So deep.
Yes, sir.
All right. Oh. Get some mods for that. Yo, when express mail, when we mean overnight, we mean overnight. Or when we say overnight, we mean overnight. That's kind of cool. Put that up here.
I found that hat similar with the same saying on and same logo, but different color.
Oh yeah.
Like when I first started selling, and I sent it to Joey Bada Bing because he was a mailman. Oh, shit. That was a long time ago.
So how's everybody feeling about their fantasy teams?
I heard what Tim said. I got a confession about mine.
Which one?
I was drafting at a hotel and I lost my Wi-Fi signal for a part of it, so a couple of the picks were not by me. You know which one. And that I only had him starred because I liked him. But apparently when I did that, I added him to my queue. And I didn't know what I was doing. So I got Justin Fields as my quarterback, which I'm happy with. I wanted him because I think he's going to end up starting. But that's when that was right when I lost my signal. Tim's breaking up, but he knows exactly what I'm talking about.
You ended up getting Bo Nix though, right?
Yeah, I got Bo Nix, and then I got security of Deshaun Watson. I know he's not great, but he's starting. So, like, I have two starters, and then a guy that I think is eventually going to start anyway. I can barely hear you, though, Tim.
Yeah, my phone, you know.
Yeah, you're
I'm on a
driving.
BW Parkway.
But I'm happy. Like, I love the fact that I have those tight ends. Like, those are guys I feel like those guys are arguably the number one targets on their teams. And so I have three tight ends, three guys that are starting that are the number one target on their team. Like, for sure, Travis Kelce, you know, maybe Marvin Harrison Jr., but, you know, those two guys you could go either way as the number one target. And then right now, with where Buffalo's at, their tight end, I mean, he's got to be their number one target. Anyway.
I messed up and my thing didn't draft defense. It drafted somebody else in my queue, so I don't have a defense right now.
Yeah. Now
I can't remember if it said that's in your league or in our league. But I put in a waiver claim for a defense. And we're stuck in traffic again, right towards the end of the journey.
Yeah, because like I said, I could have picked up Fields at the very last pick and probably had a good chance, or last two rounds. Instead, I picked him there were still like 5 rounds left when I picked him.
Don't you hate that?
But again, it wasn't on purpose. And I was like on the Wi-Fi and I was on the move, and then I was like, Cool.
Yo, CJ's got a question. Yo.
What's the question?
Question for the boys. I have a large 300 to 600 plus VHS, DVD, Blu-ray, sealed, not sealed TV movies, various auto parts, most new, a few damaged, best platform to sell consistently.
Shot on 3, fellas. 1, 2, 3.
Flea market.
Oh,
I was going to say flea market.
Are you planning on parting them out, or are you selling it as a bulk? Like, are you planning on listing them individually? Look,
I sure as hell hope not.
Flea market.
The last thing you want to do is sit there and list 600 individual VHSs and Blu-rays and DVDs. hell to the no. Put all that in a big old bulk lot that are like all VHSs and then all Blu-rays, and put it in a bulk lot, sell it on shopcarmans.net at a wholesale price, and start over.
I mean, I 100% agree. I'm doing fantastic over there. I'm very happy with the amount of buyers that are being delivered. I don't know how to put that. Like, it's a job well done bringing buyers over.
I mean, there's been more sales than there are items listed right now.
Yep.
We're over 100% sell-through rate. I don't even know what kind of police this is. It's a regional support unit police. But that is like a serious like SWAT van. Like they got like the shield thing on the top of it. Like I don't know if somebody could pop out of there with a gun. What's going on with that thing?
Test them.
No, I'm okay with that, Cernoch.
Okay.
I don't want to.
Then you're not that curious then. See, my thing is when I'm unsure if they're a police officer, I drive by and I give them a gun and a wink. I give them a gun and a wink.
It says police, all in big bold letters on the side of the van.
I give them a quick gun and a wink.
No. This is not the part of town to be doing that in.
Oh, okay. Not friendly. Not friendly.
What if Cernoch?
Yo.
What if he just did it a little bit easier and just gave him the bird?
Yeah, there you go. Just like
it's like you're number one.
Yeah.
No, I'm good. I'm good, guys.
Leroy, they really like where you do the arm too. You know what I'm saying? That really gets their attention. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Or they like when you drive close to them. When they're driving, they just drive up on their bumper. Hey, they always like flashing the lights. If you go up behind them, flash the lights on them. They like that too.
Yeah, they love that. They love that. Yeah.
You guys are a bunch of cartoon characters.
Boom,
this
boom,
guy out
boom.
here on the street is.
I think is your store. You have an established account, right, LaDonna? Like I think you'll be fine. And I think I've never had an issue selling a new in the box printer or anything electronic that's like I've sold DVD, VCR combos new in the box for high dollar. I've sold VCRs that were new in the box for high dollar. I think I recently sold two. What are the printers where you refill the one that Shaquille O'Neal does the commercials for, where you refill the tanks? I found two of those at a yard sale and sold them both brand new in the box. I didn't have an issue. And I do feel like there's a chance that it could be an Amazon drop shipper that buys it from you too. And there's usually no issues with that as well. So
true.
Because a lot of people that sell new and they look a lot of those new in the box electronics sell better on Amazon, and there's literally Amazon sellers that have it listed and then they will just drop ship it from your eBay. It's definitely a thing. And I myself love it. When I see one of those sales, when they say, please do not don't put in an invoice or whatever, and okay, I've never had an issue with one of those sales.
I mean, who the hell puts an invoice in the eBay order anyways?
Right, yeah.
I make it a point to send an invoice when they say that.
See, me and Chris have different views. I'll still use eBay tape though.
Oh yeah. Listen, I use eBay tape. I use eBay tape on Poshmark stuff because Poshmark doesn't do Poshmark tape. So it's like, what do you want me to use?
Yeah, it's actually, I met one of the first resellers I met in person when I went to the eBay Open and learned about reselling. That's what he did. I had a long conversation. He was an Amazon seller that drop shipped from eBay. And so his whole program was he didn't have to leave his desk. Like everything he did was right there in front of him at his desk. Like he would sell something on Amazon, and then he would find a seller with good feedback and stuff and a good established store and drop ship it from them.
Wow.
All right. I'm going to switch phones to computer. Be back.
It's kind of crazy. I mean, obviously his margins weren't as huge and stuff, but volume wise, he was doing pretty good. Yeah, things have probably changed a lot since then. You're right. That was 6 years ago, actually. It's been over 6 years. And I've been selling 6 years in July was my 6 years. And that's when I met that person was in July 6 years ago.
We're working over here.
Right.
Thank you for letting me know. Are we having pizza?
Are we?
Real quick with what Kent and LaDon are talking about, I agree with Kent 100%. If I did not buy that personally at the store, I open that up and sell it as new open box for sure. Like I'm not messing with. So like those two printers that I did sell, I opened them up, made sure that it was all brand new in there, and then I just sealed it back up and new open box is how I sold it because I'm not messing with it possibly have been opened before and then put back. For sure. I need to list. I need to stop talking. I talk too much. Why do I talk too much?
You're not talking too much, Jimmy.
I do when I need to list.
Nah. You got all day to list. Leave that area. Push all that stuff there. Okay. All right.
Hey, Jimmy.
Yo.
I always ask the same question because I get confused. UBC is the scan code, right?
Yeah, the one right below the bar.
Yes.
The bars. Yeah.
Okay. Do you separate the numbers or do you keep them all as one? Like there's O and then it like 5 numbers together, and then
When I put on eBay, I just do it all as one. Like if I'm doing it on eBay.
okay. I'm new at this, guys, so don't laugh at me. You know, you ever feel like you forget? I feel like I forget so much lately.
Yep. Definitely. I can't find this thing.
How is the chat doing? What's going on, guys? Yeah, thank you, Ken.
Warm blood.
Got my drink. Ugh.
Now I gotta figure out what I'm gonna tackle today.
What you're gonna tackle?
Yeah.
What are we tackling?
How about the tight end?
No.
You don't want to tackle the tight end?
I'm gonna clean up this office. Maybe start working on some shop commons lots. I got a few unlisted items I could probably work on. I've been selling these damn boots.
I heard boots don't sell that good though anymore.
Bro.
That's what they've been saying.
I'll tell you what though, the boot gods came after me for doing flat rate shipping. We talked about. Yeah. I lost $5 on the shipment today.
Shame. If there was only someone that could have saved you from doing that.
Well, I mean, you told me. That's why. Listen, if there's one thing that you guys will learn about me, right, is whenever I am wrong or I make a mistake, I'm the first person to talk about it. It doesn't have to be brought up by anybody else. I brought that up on my own because I wanted Cernoch to know that.
I'm like the opposite. It's when someone else makes a mistake. I'm making sure that I'm going to make sure everybody knows about it.
Molly, are you by yourself or is Justin helping?
That was a joke, guys.
Yeah,
I got it.
If they get over a certain, like 5-pound boots, that's going calculated all day.
See, for me, it's not even the size as much. I mean, the weight as much as it is the size of the boots sometimes.
Yeah.
Tim, they said size matters.
Like those cowboy boots I had to send today, that was like a 24 by 16 by 6 box or something like that.
So you're already losing on the dimensions then, huh?
Yeah. The weight doesn't bother me. It's just the dimensions. But I charged $15 flat rate. It cost me $20 to send them to California from here. This guy is dog sledding a shopping cart in the middle of downtown.
I saw that. That's awesome. I saw a video like that.
What a G. I use flat rate shipping 99.9% of the time. And I'm living in DC. The only time I don't use flat rate shipping is when the item exceeds a certain weight or size. But I've really gotten away from buying those things because they're always a pain in the ass unless it's worth a lot of money. All right. I'm going to start sorting some of these cards and seeing which ones need to get listed online. Check this out, bro. Colt Brennan. Rest in peace. Bowman Chrome rookie card numbered at 329. IK, man down.
Ugh. All right, let's get this.
That tweet now has 115,000 views, 287 reposts, 57 quote tweets, 1.5 thousand likes, and 35 bookmarks. It's crazy. Let's see if we can send out some offers here.
Etsy is a complete disaster right now, LaDonna. It's crazy because I actually had some really good sales on there recently, but it is a complete disaster. Like it has this new thing, 5 factors risk lowering your search visibility. Some of your listings could use a refresh to unlock their full potential. It's all old listings that I just need to get rid of too. There's just so much crazy stuff in here. It's horrible. I have been listing like a madman though. I've been really good about that.
Good job, my friend. If nobody else cares, I care.
My quantity sold is up 29.17%.
I like that I started over because my average sell price is $70 because of the glasses. I'm like, this is great.
Yeah.
And I've sold like 30 items. I've sold like 30
love
items, and my average sale price is $70. I'm like, yeah, that's not gonna last.
It can if you make it last, Leroy.
Yeah, not after what I did this weekend. It's not.
We got gold stars from Kent, bro.
Thanks, Ken.
Thanks, Kent.
Yeah, Tim, I don't know. Oh, hold on, I gotta answer this.
Yeah, my average sale price right now is $69.84.
All right. Let's do a little video action. I'm doing a 16-piece Duluth Trading Company lot. A little bit of everything. One brand, all one price. All right, let me. Oh. Yeah, that regional rate's been gone for like a year and a half, Cat, or like a year. Because like now, if you send in a regional box, they just charge you the dimensions and weight type thing. All right, let's do this. Pause. Mute.
Ooh, I got something I wanted to ask you guys about and seeing if you've noticed this. Have you guys noticed when you click on from your computer? Let me see if it's still doing it actually. Okay, check this out. When you click on a sold item on your computer on eBay, it will not bring up the item that's sold. It brings up a similar item that is not sold, but is available for sale.
All right, boom.
Have you guys seen this?
What?
So on eBay, right? If I want to look at a sold listing, when I click on the listing, the sold listing, it doesn't bring up the sold listing. It brings up another listing that's available for sale, similar listing. How do I see the listing that's sold?
You go to solds.
What?
How are you searching it?
Should be a link that says, oh, okay, I got it. It didn't used to be like that for me. Thank you. Thank you. I needed that. Appreciate it, Jason.
They're changing it up a bit.
That's great for sellers, but it's horrible for great for sellers, but great for selling, but horrible for researching. There we go. It was driving me crazy the other day. Thank you. What the hell is going on downstairs? I'll be right back.
Yeah. Where'd everybody go? I'm by myself.
I'm right here, Leroy.
They left me. Can the chat hear me?
We can hear you.
If you guys can hear me in the chat, could somebody say yes? Ten four. 10-4 means yes. Thank you, guys. I'm like, I know I'm here by myself. Like, can anybody hear me? Goodness gracious. Yes, guys. And the Spockies, I've only had one person enter their pictures. So if any of you guys here got a Spocky, please enter your picture. Send it to Blood, Sweat, and Cell Instagram so I can stop posting them or I can start putting them in a file. Thank you. No, Pedro, you can't hear me. Good. That's a good thing. It's that southern, it's that northerner voice that forget about it. Am I the only one that shipped most of their stuff, packaged most of their stuff over the long weekend, or did everybody wait until today?
I've been packing a little bit here and there.
Thank you, Sue. Yeah, there's no rush. Like everybody, like I'm gonna probably cut everything off at about the 20th of September. So it's not that there's a rush. I want to show some of the pictures. So pack Saturday night to get the sales closed on. I pack every day and totally sure. Yes, I pack every hour. Like if I sell something, I try to like pack it within before I get up. So if I'm gonna get up and go do something like I'm gonna leave the warehouse, then I'll make sure that my label and my stuff is packed before I even leave the warehouse every day. That's what I like to try to do. And then it just shows my money a little more accurately, which is something that I like. So that's what I try to do. What's up, Tim?
Nothing.
Why don't I hear Tim and Jimmy?
Can't hear me?
Hello.
I know what's going on.
I hear Tim. I hear Chris. I hear Leroy.
I shut the volume. I shut the volume down on my computer. I had my headset in on my phone, and I couldn't hear you guys because I'm trying to hear through the headset, and you guys were shut down on my computer. So I've been thinking nobody can hear me for the last. All right.
Oh man, I'm gonna be on Keith Vintage Sports Flips draft tomorrow.
Nice. What are you guys drafting?
Not gonna like it. We're drafting the greatest Denver Broncos of all time.
Oh.
I'm gonna go with some homer picks. Like my favorite player. I'm not gonna pick just.
That's gonna be a short show then, huh?
Here we go. Take it easy.
I had to get that in there, Jimmy.
It's funny because there's actually only 2 rounds. We're not doing. There's only 2 rounds. 6 players. That's it. And we're all picking the same guy in the first round, which is obvious. So,
Peyton Manning, you got it. Yeah, right. He almost spit out his Pepsi.
All right, let's see now. You sent me the link.
I mean, John Elway is number 1.
Obvious. We can't do the draft right now. We can't.
Okay.
But yes, that's the obvious number 1, right? I mean, I know that, but there's some guys in there that could, because the number 2 pick is already a challenge. It's already a challenge. Johnny Manziel, yes, number 1 Bronco. Is that what that's supposed to say? Is that what this is? It's missing an N. I mean, for me, I'm excited. Yeah, Keith, I'm super excited. Like, because it's difficult after that first pick. It's not easy from that point on. Like, it could be anybody. So they might not be like all time. I mean, there's some all time greats, obviously, but there's gonna be some guys in there that are like, where do they fit? I'm as a fan, as a fan of your show, and as a fan of Broncos. Tim Tebow, number 1. That's right. Don't you
There
forget.
we go.
I met Tim Tebow. I mean, at a field event they had.
Yo, if you a Pittsburgh Steelers fan, you know that you know what
My
Tebow did to him
computer-
in that
what?
playoff game.
R.I.P.
I hear somebody talking about me.
That's so crazy. I still can't believe Demaryius Thomas passed away.
Dude, it's so crazy. You say that.
Hey, here's a good question. Who sold more jerseys, Tebow or RG3?
Tim Tebow.
Oh, Tebow sold crazy jerseys.
I know it is. It's funny out here. You keep finding RG3 jerseys.
There he is.
I picked that up this weekend.
He's got to be a consideration for that list. Georgia Tech, right? He played at Georgia Tech, right?
Demaryius Thomas. Yeah.
More darts.
Yep.
First little lot is up. That's a good lot right there. I put it in the chat. 16 pieces.
I'm about to list it. Check out. I got this vintage Steelers hat. I'm about to list. Leroy.
Oh, nice.
The little logo athletic. Anybody ever hear one of these? It's a super pitch pipe. This little thing right here. About to find out what it's worth. I never heard of it. I think Sonia bought it. SN10 Spanish guitar. What? It's not worth listing. So we're going to go ahead and get rid of that. Romanowski. Didn't he spit in somebody's face?
Who, me?
No, Bill Romanowski. Like during
Oh,
the game.
yeah.
Yeah, that's
He's
all
done
that-
a lot of things.
Yeah, it's one of the things he's done.
It was like a 49ers player or something like that, wasn't it? Was it 49ers? He spit in their face during the game. It's a tough one for me, though.
Dude, I will tell you, I got picked up a really crazy card. I picked up a Yobakashi event worn food stained relic card.
Wait, what?
What? It's like my T-shirt. I can sell my T-shirt things. They got. I can make money. I'm gonna start cutting up my T-shirts with this thing.
Okay, so you guys know who Kobayashi
T-shirt.
You guys know who Kobayashi is, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So look at that. It's got like mustard stains on the shirt.
It's like most of my shirts. Oh, that's great.
You have received a trading card with Takiro Kobayashi event used professional eating memorabilia. This memorabilia has been certified to us as having been used in an official professional eating event. We hope you enjoyed this piece of professional eating history.
That's how they describe me.
As we continue to keep you as close as you can get.
That's awesome, though. So it has like mustard. He had mustard on his hot dogs?
Well, I mean, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's some sort of stains, though, on
It's
there.
probably a mixture of water and bun is what it is. Because
So,
they dip them in water.
it could be hot dog water.
Hot dog.
I should smell it.
What's up, cat? I can smell it.
Come on. I mean,
Only at the Reseller Information Network can you get that close to Kobayashi's hot dog leftovers. Oh, you like that? You see what I did there? I mixed in Reseller leftovers.
Good job.
Hey, Cat.
Thanks for that.
Yes, professional eating event cards. I listen. When I'm out there, I'm trying to get the things that nobody else is thinking about. I picked up some really funky
Look what
stuff.
salty lady OBX said.
is
The
anybody
grossest
really,
part
like,
is
thinking
that their
about
hands
that, though?
are dyed from the hot dog food colorings.
You want to see what other funky stuff I picked up? Check this out.
Is that archery?
Archery.
Brady Ellis, is he good?
I have no idea.
Did he medal?
But it wasn't an archery patch. Authentic memorabilia.
All right.
No,
Can't
he
find
picked up
that anywhere, guys.
the food eating. Check this out. Spider-Man. Dual patch.
From what?
Okay, pieces of Marvel Spider-Man Homecoming memorabilia. The memorabilia has been certified to us as having been part of the production of Marvel's Spider-Man Homecoming movie.
Yep.
So they actually wore this when making the movie.
What's his name? The kid that plays him. The one that's dating. The one that's.
What about this? Figure skating autograph.
You going to those different kind of card shows right now.
How about this one?
Oh, that's sweet.
Look at that. I got another one of those.
Little Mac, what was it?
And this one's for Rod if he comes to my next show. He's been asking for Sandlot cards.
I can't find this hat anywhere.
What is it?
Cincinnati, the Reds baseball stadium hat. Great American Ballpark, new era. Can't find it anywhere.
Let's check worst one.
I'm gonna find it on the first try now. Now that
Great American Ballpark. They spell it in 2 words or 1 word? Ballpark.
looks like one word. Looks like. Can't tell for sure though.
There you go, right here. I got it. Found a bunch of them.
Where'd you find them?
Worth Point.
Worth Point.
The last one sold date most recent 2022 for $20.
All right.
Is it fitted?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's the size?
It's a little bit small. It's like
7 1/4.
no 6 7/8.
Ooh. That might be good though, because that's probably a more obscure size.
That's a kid's size, though.
Is it?
Yeah, 6 and 7/8 is kids.
Well, that sucks.
Even size 7 can be considered as kids too.
Well, I'm not going to sell it.
Yeah, kids hats are tough to sell.
That's 2 things that I took pictures of that I'm not even going to sell.
If this sweater would have been an adult sweater, this would have been $150 sweater. But just like Jimmy's hat, it's kids. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, Kyler Murray's rookie cards are so in the dumps.
I think he's going to have a good year, though.
That's what I think too.
I don't know that the team in general is going to do good, but I think he's going to have a good year.
Yeah, I think I'll just hold off on him.
He's got
Hey,
a good young weapon.
I don't
He's
know,
got
but
a
what's
couple
he
good
run?
young weapons. They can run the ball, and he can run the ball. I don't know. I just don't know how well their defense is going to do.
Pinjo, what? Oh, Pinjo.
He said,
kn-
"I Cernoch show that again."
Oh, show what again?
I think that's translated correctly.
Gotcha. It just wasn't in my West Virginia dialect. I couldn't pick it up. Show what again? What did I show?
Show the sweater again.
Oh, the sweater. Yeah.
If you want to show the sweater.
It's all wool. You see the Norgi, okay, that's Norway, made in Norway, 100% wool. It's got the buttons and everything like that. Yeah. I don't even know what size it is. It's little. New wool. Sunt. Like I said, if it's an adult, all day, $150. But kids, I ain't even gonna list it. Maybe 30.
How old is that sweater? Is it old?
Probably. Oh yeah. Probably like 60s or 70s.
We got 43 people in the building. Thank you guys so much.
Oh. Camera, photo. I'm doing a athletic pants lot next. There we go. All right. Oh, I lost count already. Oh, look at me. Look at what I'm doing.
What are you doing? Lost count?
Yeah, I already lost count.
Leroy, what did you decide to do with all those hats?
Oh, now you decide you guys care about my hats? I was very pissed off with you guys.
Why?
I was in the
Because I tried to do something and do different. And when I told you guys about my hats, you guys didn't give two shits. I don't care if Eric's not here. I'm swearing now. Because I was pissed at these guys. That's why I've been gone for 20 minutes or an hour. Because
Hey, Leroy, I gave half a shit. Jimmy gave half a shit. Tim wasn't here. Eric was missing to give the whole shit. So that was your two shits then.
that was good.
Whenever you bring Jimmy on here, he just causes. That's what I'm here for.
Jimmy, Jimmy, I'm going to answer Jimmy's question since he brought it back up because I wasn't going to bring it up and I would have never talked about another hat as long as I've been on the show. So, Jimmy, you saved me.
I almost took the ship down. Now I'm bringing it back up. So what are you going to do with the Echo? I even made an Echo joke. So I
did. You did. So what I decided to do.
I said, oh, Echo chainsaws.
What I decided to do, Jimmy, and I know there's not a lot of them out there, but I saw the ones that there was like another Echo thing with it. That stuff was selling better. So what I decided to do was I decided to put three of them together.
Yep.
So this one, and that one
on the side.
Yep. I put those three together for $45.
There you go.
Hey, that'd be good if you can get. That'd be good. And how many? You have a bunch of those lots like that?
I got 2 of those lots.
All right.
And then I got 25 hats. and then I'll do some separate. I did find out that the best hat, the best one, it has a crease right in the crown.
Come on.
So there's a crease right here in the crown of most of these, which is the best one. This one's okay.
Let me see the crease. What are you talking about? Crease?
Like, let me blow up. How do I blow up?
Oh, let me see. I'll put you on solo.
See right here? It's really creased
see
really bad. And you can even see it on the inside. There's two that are okay. That one's creased. Yeah, 3 of them are creased really bad.
What if you steamed them out?
Do I want to spend that kind of time? No.
Oh, I don't know.
But the thing is, those are the ones that have the stickers on them. So I got to take the sticker off and put it
All
on.
Right, it went down to a quarter of a shit.
Yeah, I like it. I like it. That's a good idea, Leroy. I really like that idea.
Thanks, Jimmy. No, they're not all gonna go together. I put 2 lots together, and then I'll do I'll probably do a couple. I'll do a couple separate, and then I have a lot of the black ones. So the black ones I'll do all by themselves.
Now, are you gonna wear them in the pictures like a model view?
Oh, you should. That's.
I want to sell the hat.
Yeah, I need to see how.
Get a chainsaw standing on the front yard with the hat on.
Oh, right.
I can't put it near my chest and show it that way, like they do with the tools.
Yes.
Well, I mean that's an option. Or throw some logs on the ground behind you and hold of the chainsaw and.
Yeah, but wouldn't that be called AI? Wouldn't that be called?
You could do AI too.
Wouldn't that be called Photoroom? I can just look it up and it will show me.
If you actually do it, is it no longer artificial intelligence and just intelligence? Like if you actually go out there and do it?
There you go.
I'm just asking.
I'm glad that Jimmy brought it up because I wasn't going to say anything. I was going to die with that in my grave.
It would be stewing for like a week. Next week he'd come into the live just still pissed off about Echo hats. I'm just playing. I gotta make a short video again. God dang it.
Jimmy, these are my favorite. I like these. These are cool. I wouldn't wear them because I don't wear nothing but a black hat.
Yeah.
Camo sells.
No, but you know what? It's the least sold one. But they're all different. And these all have tags.
Right.
I'm gonna make some crazy deal on this.
What the heck? I thought I would.
That's a question for Tim. And
what's the question for me?
You don't want to know. You don't want. Should one be on the lookout for camouflage?
I would consider that to be a bolo right now, current bolo.
Would you call it a regional bolo?
I don't know. That's a good question. I feel like it. I mean, I don't know. You'd have to look at the sell-through rate, I guess.
All right, let's see how many pictures we have.
I know if you could find some of those funky color ones, though, right?
Yeah.
Like purple camo pants probably sell really well. I never understood those. What are you camouflaging in with purple camo?
If I remember right, when I was looking up camo,
You're talking about like the purple, black, and white camouflage.
Yeah.
That's the for the Ravens. They make those because the dudes in Baltimore, man, they got Flacco, man. He's the quarterback, man.
Bro, them purple camo. I had a pair when I was a kid.
That's what I'm saying.
But before the Ravens existed.
It's the dudes that are yeah, never mind.
Yeah, I mean, purple camo pants selling for good money. I think there's one color that sells really well. Them orange camo pants, boy, them Jones used to hit. The red ones, though, oh, I forgot about those. Those were super fly.
I told you those.
Hey, Tim. Mr. Tim.
Yes, sir.
As soon as you said that, something came in my head. I need your help. I don't know if you would know or Cernoch would know, or even maybe Jimmy. But as soon as you said kind of fly, I'm thinking,
oh, now you're definitely talking about
what's that song, Kind of Fly, for a white guy?
Oh yeah.
Offspring.
Offspring, yeah.
That's just the first thing that popped in my head.
I saw them in concert.
Have you ever been to a concert that you absolutely hated and you just don't like that group anymore because of it?
Yeah.
Trying to think of some of the festivals, like there were lots of bands playing and there were some bad bands. There were some.
I know this one that I'm gonna say Tim is gonna totally disagree.
Yes, you are correct. 540 flips. Anything to punch down on the Ravens fans.
Tim, you're gonna totally disagree on this one. I cannot stand the Roots.
Oh, that's good. I can't agree with you on that one.
Like live?
Live. They came to my hometown and tore us apart. That's it. You don't do that.
That sounds like a personal problem.
Where was the concert?
Oh, he's muted.
That's when where was the concert? I'll tell you my band, Third Eye Blind.
What the hell did you see them for?
They were playing at this big buzz fest in the late 90s, and they were terrible.
The worst band I've ever seen live was Chevelle. They're not a big band, but Chevelle was terrible live. I don't even know how they sold it. I mean, it was so bad.
Chevelle?
Yeah, they were terrible live.
Really?
Yeah, like it sounded like a garage band that hadn't practiced for years.
I'll tell you another one. Puddle of Mud.
Ugh.
I took me and my brother went and saw Stained and Dope.
They were crazy. I saw them live, but I was also on mushrooms.
Dope and Puddle of Mud like opened up for them, and dude, when we got in there, they were playing. And I'm like, who's this crappy local opener band? And people were like, oh, it's Puddle of Mud. I'm like, this is terrible.
Like,
Now,
you know who I didn't think was very good live either? I might get some hate for this one. Were the Deftones.
I thought they were dope live.
I didn't think they were very good live.
Holy crap.
I was not impressed.
So Cernoch, you can repeat. You can ask me what you want.
Where did you see the Roots?
I saw them at one of the best underground clubs in Rhode Island, which is called the Strand.
Yeah, okay.
And they were with Buster. And Buster was I've seen Buster 4 times. I love Buster Rhymes. And Buster was good. They came out and they were just like they were sort of trashing us and them and Mad Lion. Do you remember Mad Lion?
Oh yeah, I do.
He almost got his ASS kicked in Providence. Hold on one second.
I mean, it's Providence, Rhode Island, though, bro. The crowd ain't gonna be. It ain't like it's Philly, you know what I'm saying, for the Roots. It ain't like it's Atlanta for the Roots. Providence, Rhode Island. The crowd's not really like. I can see that.
That's basically what they said in that.
Yo, this crowd's whack. Oh, wonder why.
Bingo.
I'm on one today, y'all. So just ignore me.
Okay, so now hopefully nobody calls me again. So let's finish this conversation.
Oh, we already hey, Leroy, we already finished it for you. Don't worry.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome.
No, but can I hear what you finished?
Oh no, it wasn't important to the conversation.
Very, very respectful is what he said. Everything he said.
I can go back and play it.
I said, bro, it's Providence, Rhode Island. You ain't talking Philly. You ain't talking Atlanta.
You leave Providence, Rhode Island alone.
No.
I will kill somebody over Providence, Rhode Island. That's my spot.
I'm just saying, like,
No, don't stop backpedaling now. Let me call Anthony up.
They're like, yo, what?
Let me call Anthony and Tony up. They'll come see you.
Are they gonna wholesale some stuff from me?
They'll bring you bootleg stuff. No, Mad Lion, he went to this underground club called the Living Room. And he went to the living room and I went to go see him, and they had to escort him off the stage because they were throwing bottles at him. And then he started calling them names, and then he went off the stage, and the promoter said, no, you have a contract, you have to finish. So they calmed everybody down, they went back on, and it was just so uncomfortable.
Interesting.
Huh. All right, how about this? How about a group? Well, Tim, you didn't tell us any. You haven't told us any bands that were just like, yo, what?
Well, I don't have any. I only go to good shows. And most of the shows that I went to, I was on so intoxicated that I wouldn't
I'll
even know.
I tell you, when I was in LA, I had to do some smaller, like for our promotions and everything like that. And the Eels, you ever heard of the band called the Eels?
No.
Like one dude, it was terrible. And then dude, we were working this one album called Metronome, bro. I was like, I got to the club, and I'm like, this is terrible. Let's get drunk.
Let's get drunk.
Now here's the thing. All right, let's flip it. Let's flip it while I'm working here. Flip it. What band have you seen live that you were kind of like, oh, I don't know this band, and then you were like blown away? Has there been any of that before? Because I have a few personal ones that I have. Go, Leroy.
I've told this story before. It was not third base. It was the other one.
House of Pain.
No, it was third base. I've seen House Pain too. It was third base, and it was supposed to be I always say it's not KMD. It was supposed to be this other group that was under them, and it ended up being Nice and Smooth, and I didn't know who Nice and Smooth was. And they opened up, and I was like, what? These guys are incredible. So mine was Nice and Smooth.
I mean,
I don't know if this really counts as one of mine, but I saw this one band play in a small club in Houston, like 300 people. One of the loudest concerts I was, because I was right underneath the amplifier, and they killed it. It was a little band no one had ever heard of called the White Stripes.
Oh, dude, I saw White Stripes in a free concert in New York in not Central Park, but Union Square. It was bonkers, bro. I think it was White Stripes and Strokes. They had to shut it down because too many people showed up.
mine. I knew of the band because of who the singer is, but mine is Stone Sour.
Okay, yeah.
Corey Taylor and the genius of Corey Taylor. Like that dude is amazing. And Stone Sour was amazing.
Now, best concert ever with a short reason why.
I can't do it.
Wait,
yeah, it's super tough.
I can't do that. I've been to too many that are too good.
Jay-Z and Linkin Park was crazy live.
I mean,
Linkin Park was good.
If you're talking about rarity and how awesome it was, Daft Punk 2007 a live tour. They really never toured after that. So
I saw Rage Against the Machine. See, that's the thing. I used to go to the HF festivals, so those were like the lineups that they had back then. Like it's just not something that you'll see anymore. And it was Rage Against the Machine and Cypress Hill in the same back to back. Like that was crazy.
I see 5 times.
Let me tell you, Dilated Peoples, Talib Kweli, and Mos Def at 930 Club was one of the most lit concerts I've ever been to. Eminem live was insane. I'm trying to think who else. Fatboy Slim was kind of cool. Live.
Yeah.
Offspring was really good. Green Day was really good. I've seen some crazy bands and rappers. I'll give you a sleeper. Big Crit live was absolutely insane. I had never really heard of him before, and we went. Authentic and I went to the show, and let me tell you, a lot of times you get lazy performances when you see rappers, right? Dog, he was drenched. The crowd was it was everything you want from a live show, like a live hip hop show.
If you like live, if you like live hip hop, run the Jewels, bro.
Oh yeah, I can imagine.
Oh, dude, I'll tell you one that was like hip hop that was memorable. Okay, this was 2002 Audiotistic, San Bernardino, California. The lineup for that, I have a flyer for it, you'd be like blown away. Outcast.
Oh yes, I saw Outkast live at College Park, outside at College Park in University of Maryland.
They played for 2.5 straight hours. It was like this, like it was like and go, and it was just energy the entire time. Andre 3000 had like a platinum silver wig on, looked like a jetpack, and crazy like flowery pants, and it was.
Do you know who I saw Outkast with? They were on the same bill at College Park, University of Maryland. Bloodhound Gang.
Oh wow!
So I got to see at one of the hot nights. We had a channel, Hot 106 in Providence. And I got there.
Hot 106.
One of the hot nights they had. It was Biggie and a bunch of, and I got to see Biggie Smalls.
That's crazy.
But the thing is, I picked on him so much. He wasn't dead yet. I picked on him so much because I was like, man, that is one of the ugliest guys I've ever seen in my life. No offense to Biggie's family or anybody who would ever think to watch this, but my man was ugly. He was just straight up ugly. And the best song, like the best performance for me was, and I've said this before, was Busta Rhymes in Tribe Called Quest Scenario. I couldn't speak for probably a good 3 days.
I bet those are some good ones.
I tell you what, it's a small band, very obscure, very weird band, very like outside of everything I listened to. But I worked with them in LA, and when I went to their first concert, I literally thought I was gonna die in the mosh pit. And it wasn't like a heavy metal band; it was like this punk band called the Blood Brothers, and it went crazy. I was fighting for my life in that concert.
I'm not as. I mean, my favorite live concert is Korn. I've seen them like 4 times.
Probably Rage.
Korn is
Korn, nice, yeah. Rage Against the Machine. The first time I saw them in 1999, they Anti-Flag and what was the hip hop that opened? I forget who was. There was a hip hop group. But Rage, dude, we got there so early, we were on the rail, and my ribs were hurting probably a week after that because like getting crushed on the rail.
Guys, I gotta run early because I got an appointment at 12 o'clock.
1 minute early.
Yeah, we're gonna. Hey, thanks for everyone showing up.
Guys, I'll be on the nose flipper tonight at 8 o'clock.
Couldn't even imagine, Salty Lady. Couldn't even imagine what that was like. But hey, thank y'all so much. We got y'all guys got anything going on this week?
I probably have I'm waiting to hear back from Carrie. I think we'll be on Dib Dit again this week on Wednesday. Tomorrow, Authentic in the Beard. I will be making my debut on Thursday night. So I'm excited to have that back. And yeah, that's pretty much about it. Yeah.
Where are you going to be tonight, Leroy?
I'll be on the nose flipper tonight.
The nurse flipper tonight.
There we go, Leroy.
I'll be on Vintage Sports Flips Draft tomorrow night. Denver Broncos. Let's go.
And I'll be here in the basement.
All right, guys, I'm out. Bye.
And then one more thing, guys.